Hi there. My name is Kimberly Ross. I'm an executive district manager and independent consultant with Arbonne International. Today, I'm just going to take about 25 to 30 minutes of your time to tell you my story and to introduce to you the opportunity and amazing products that Arbonne is and has to offer you. So first, just a little bit about myself. I was introduced to Arbonne over 8 years ago when my first daughter was born. I was gifted the baby line. I used it, I loved it, but I did not know what Arbonne was. I didn't go seeking it out, and nobody really introduced me to any other, products or this opportunity. So fast forward 3 years ago, some family friends came into my life, and they both had Arbonne businesses. It was a mother and daughter, and I was introduced again to the products. So at that time, I was finishing my bachelor's degree. I had 2 kids, and I was trying to get into a PhD program. And so although I used some of the spa line and skincare and cosmetics, I was completely closed off to listening to what the business might do for me and my family. So last year, I was a full-time PhD student. I was pregnant with my third, 22 weeks pregnant, and I was seeking out vegan protein. And so, timing really is everything in every aspect of our lives. And at that time, I was finally open and ready to listen to what network marketing was and how it might fit into my already crazy busy life. And so I sat down with Regional Vice President Lindsay Van Etten to listen to a presentation very similar to this. And what I realized is that this could change my family's life. And I was looking for this and I didn't even know it. And again, full-time PhD student, 3 kids almost, a homeowner, a wife, a chicken farmer, right? I had absolutely no extra time for this. And I still saw that this could fit into the nooks and the crannies of my already busy life and start to build something for my family's future. So I started a business, and unfortunately, 6 weeks into that business, we had a severe accident at my home, and my husband was severely burnt on 20% of his body. So this resulted in him being home for 2 months with no income. And so if you know anything about graduate school, we get a very tiny stipend, certainly not enough to carry a house of 5. So that's what we call a moment of impact. So my question first to you is, if you lost your main source of income tomorrow, how long could you and your family live off of your savings? So if you're anything like most of us, most of America, and probably the world at this point, it's not very long. And that's a scary situation to be in. So if I had my Arbonne business built to where it is today, that situation would not have been nearly as scary. So anyway, at that point, I had just started this business and Arbonne was completely put on the back burner as I took care of my husband and myself. I was 30 weeks pregnant. So I had my son and I was on maternity leave from school. And when it was time to go back, there was this huge pull keeping me home. And so what all this, this whole year has made my husband and I realize is that the biggest commodity that we have is time, and that we want as much time with our kids, with each other, that we possibly can. And so in order to be time free, you must be financially free. And so we made the decision as a family that I was going to focus my energy on my Arbonne business. And what happened was that within 6 weeks of invigorating my business, I was able to replace a very large portion of my graduate stipend, which allowed me to take a leave of absence. And so that's where I'm at. I am kind of putting that, on the back burner right now, because what's most important to my family and I is having time together and not being stressed out. And so I am able to build an Arbonne business from home, taking care of my 1-year-old, my 5-year-old, and my 8-year-old. And really, the sky is the limit with this business. There is no limit. So I just want to ask you a couple of questions to start that really hit home for me when I was looking at this opportunity. What if your family had an additional $1,000 a month into your income stream? What if it was an additional $5,000 or $10,000 a month? What kind of choices could you and your family make with that kind of additional income? What if you could improve your health, the health of your friends and family, and of people you haven't even met yet? What if you could change other people's lives? So what I find so brilliant and amazing about Arbonne is that you succeed by helping others reach their goals and succeed. It's extremely fulfilling. What if you could be your own boss? So what if you could work this business whenever and however many hours per week you wanted? You could work it in the morning. You could work it in the evenings. You could work it when your kids were at school. That's the kind of business that Arbonne allows you to have, right? You own it. You're your own boss. And finally, if you keep doing exactly what you're doing, where will you be in 5 years? And I mean financially, emotionally, spiritually, stress, right? If you change absolutely nothing in your life, what will change in 5 years? So those were just some of the questions that really had me thinking, okay, maybe I should take a look at this. I'm just going to go a little bit about Arbonne, our history, our product advantage, and just kind of explore with you why this particular company and business is so amazing. So we are 40 years old. We are held to European standards. We are a health and wellness company. And so all that means is that in Europe, anywhere between 1,500 and 1,800 chemicals and additives are banned in the beauty and health industry. And in America, only 8 are banned. And so we are held to this much stricter standards, and that gives us products that are pure, safe, and beneficial. And that is our motto. And so we are held to the Swiss heritage. Our founder, Petter Morik, was from Norway. He brought this heritage over. And, it's been this way since the beginning. We have not just jumped on the latest bandwagon of health and wellness. Our ingredient policy has been our policy since day one. And if anything, we're only getting stricter and stricter. So we are available currently in 7 countries: the United States, Canada, Australia, Poland, New Zealand, the UK, Taiwan, and we're expanding into Germany in 2018. And so what this means is that we are really ground floor. I think we have something like 2% brand awareness in America. We're expanding, but we're not yet expanded, right? We have so much potential for growth, and we are old enough that our products are vetted. They do what they say they're going to do. People love them. And so this is a brilliant time to join a business like Arbonne. So much growth is happening. In terms of the product advantage, let's just talk a little bit about our ingredient policy. We're botanically based. And so what that means is that we pull from nature and we blend the best of science with nature. And so again, our products are results driven due to this ingredient policy. We have no mineral oil. Mineral oil is in so many of American skincare products. It comes from the distillation of gasoline. It's essentially highly refined crude oil, and it acts like cellophane or plastic wrap on your skin. And so when you put a product on that has mineral oil on it, your skin cannot breathe. It cannot detox. And any of the good ingredients that are in that product have a very difficult time penetrating into your skin. And so we have absolutely no mineral oil. Just a little fact, in Europe, Johnson's baby oil is 0% mineral oil because it's banned. And here in America, the same brand, Johnson's baby oil, has 100% mineral oil. So it's a cheap product. And unfortunately, it's the number 2 cause of aging in America. And we're putting it on our babies. So just a little food for thought about the ingredients that go into American products. We are pH correct and hypoallergenic. We have no artificial sugars. We have no gluten or GMOs, and we are vegan certified. So what that means is that we've had absolutely no animal testing on any single one of our products or the products that are in our products, right? I mean, no animal testing, no animal products. So no dairy, no beeswax, right? None of that stuff. And we have no animal byproducts. So a rendering plant is where animal byproducts come from. It is a center where all of the leftover parts from slaughterhouses, kill shelters, university lab rats that have been tested on and injected with God knows what, all of those animal parts go to one of these distribution centers, right? And they boil down all of those animal parts. And what happens is that the fat rises to the top and they scoop that fat off, and that is the filler that is in your products. So everything from shampoo, conditioner, toothpaste, skincare, foundation. I mean, the list goes on and on. It's in like 98% of our products, and they don't call it animal fat on the side of your labels, right? It's disguised under 100 names. I actually have a blog post about this, and it will tell you some of the names that it's disguised on. So if you're interested, just hit me up and I'll get you the link to that blog post. Anyway, so we don't have any of that in our products. And we also have no artificial dyes or fragrances, which is super important. So we have a huge array of products, something like 300 to 400, depending on the time of the year. We have nutrition, we have detox and spa, we have skincare. We have everything from anti-aging, sensitive skin, anti-acne, a men's line. We have bath and body. We have a huge line of cosmetics. We have hair care, shampoo, conditioner, right? A hairspray, serum. We also have toothpaste, deodorant, and at certain times of year, like right now, the holiday line is out, which is a huge line in itself. So honestly, if you have a body, Arbonne has something for you, something that you can use and utilize. And what's amazing is that we have a 45-day money-back guarantee. So any product that you try, if you're not fully satisfied, you just return it, just like anything else you buy in the store. So what is it that we're doing? What is this business of network marketing, right? When I first started, I was totally closed off to this. I thought, that's not for me. I will absolutely not do that. I am not a salesperson. And honestly, it's one of those party things. I don't even like going to those things. Like I avoid them like the plague. But after I educated myself, I realized that, we do network marketing every single day. I'm constantly recommending people to, my hairdresser, my photographer, what doctor do you go to, right? That's network marketing. We do it every day and we don't get paid for it. And so in the traditional retail, when you go to the store and you purchase products off the shelf, you're paying for a process. You're paying for the manufacturer, the wholesaler, the warehouse, the retail force. You're paying for all the overhead, and you're paying for the multi-billion-dollar business of advertising. And so all network marketing is it's taking out that entire middle process, and the products go straight from the manufacturer to the consumer via an independent consultant. And so all that money in the middle gets redirected to two things: research and development, so we have the highest quality products and that amazing ingredient policy, and two, to pay people, everyday people, to be brand ambassadors. And what's brilliant is you can be anybody, you can come from any background. You do not need to be a salesperson to love Arbonne and share Arbonne, because that's all we're doing. So why Arbonne and not some other network marketing company? First of all, we have consumable products. So that means that we are ingesting our products, we're putting them on our skin, in our hair, we're washing them down the drain, and we are reordering them. And it's not like we are selling anybody anything that they're not already using, right? So why pay somebody else when you can purchase from your own store and have amazing health benefits, amazing tax benefits, right? Everything you order from your own store is a tax write-off. And all you're doing is teaching other people to do the same thing. So that's it. That's all we're really doing, right? We stop buying from the retail stores, we start buying from our own stores, and we share how to do the same, and we teach other people how to do what we do. Another reason why Arbonne is such a great business and such a great company is marketplace demands and times and trends, right? Right now, the beauty and health industry is huge and it's not going anywhere. It's only getting bigger. You know, like I said earlier, we haven't just jumped on the latest bandwagon of vegan and all that. We've been vegan since the beginning, but people are looking for this. You know, people need our nutrition program, our 30 Days to Healthy Living. If you don't know about that program, it's life-changing. Ask the person who invited you to watch this video to take a look at that program, whether or not you need it. I'm 100% positive you know someone who needs that program. So again, you know, this business is not going anywhere. It's bigger than the NFL. It's bigger than the movie industry. It's bigger than the music industry. Like, this is the business of the future. It's a brilliant way to do business, and it's not going anywhere. So our ability to leverage our time is what's huge for me, okay? So I don't want to work my life away, and I want to teach myself and my team members how to learn to leverage your time. So when you join this business, you are your own boss, right? And it's just you. And so you work 5, 10, 15 hours a week, and you get paid for the effort that you put in. And then you start to build a team of people who own their own businesses, right? And what happens is that you learn to leverage your time. So when you sign on 10 business builders who all work 10 hours a week, you are now getting paid for 110 hours worth of effort. And that's all this business is. Okay, everyone starts at the same place and everyone has the exact same ability and opportunity to go to the top of this company. It's not a pyramid scheme, right? You know, people think about it as a pyramid, but let's talk about the traditional business, right? There's a CEO, and then there's all the managers, and then there's all the workers, right? And these workers can work and work and work and work for 40 years. And how many of them are going to get to the top of the business? Right? So think about network marketing and Arbonne as a happy pyramid. Everyone starts at the bottom and everybody has the ability to learn how to leverage their time and get to the top of this company. So let's talk about compensation a little bit. There are 4 levels of management within Arbonne. The first is a district manager. District managers make anywhere between $200 and $1,200 a month, with an opportunity to make an additional $200 every month in a cash bonus. So every single month, just by working your business and doing what you're supposed to do in Arbonne, you can earn $200 a month. So let's look at that over a whole year, right? That's pretty awesome that you can earn that every month. Most people don't do that, earn that in their regular jobs as a Christmas bonus. And we teach people to do this in 1 to 3 months to become a district manager. An area manager is the next level. Here you're making anywhere between $1,300 and $4,000 a month. And that is life-changing money for a lot of people. Here the cash bonus is $400 a month. Times that by 12 months, right? That's a lot of additional income in a cash bonus. And that's achievable in 5 to 11 months. And what's brilliant and amazing, and for me, after the year that we have had about the area manager level, is that it's willable at that point. So if God forbid something happens to me, I can will my business, my residual, time leverageable income to my husband, because I've built a business of other independent consultants sharing and using Arbonne. I have preferred clients who are sharing and using Arbonne. And whether or not I work, I continue to get a paycheck. And my husband can either pick up the business and keep rolling with it or not, right? That's what, it's willable. So you're building a legacy. This is not just like a hobby or a thing, right? I mean, at that point, you own a business and you can hand it off to your kids, your spouse, whomever. So the third level is a regional vice president. At this level, you're earning anywhere between $5,000 and $10,000 a month. Again, all of these ranges is because your business is the size that it is, and people, start somewhere and they grow it. And so it really just depends on what your business looks like and, how many people you have in your organization and all of that type of thing. And so here, the cash bonus is $600 a month. And you also get a Mercedes-Benz cash bonus. Okay. So what that means is that you get to drive a white Mercedes-Benz, and Arbonne puts into your paycheck every single month $800 to pay for that car. It's your car. You can buy it or lease it. You can get any kind you want. It just has to be white and a Mercedes-Benz. Pretty awesome, right? And this is achievable in 1 to 3 years. 1 to 3 years, working part-time, you can make anywhere between $5,000 to $10,000 a month. So, national vice president, that is the very tippy top of the company, and it takes an average of 3 to 5 years to get there. They make an average of $20,000 a month, and the cash bonus is $600, but the Mercedes-Benz cash bonus jumps up to $1,000. And so again, I just want to ask you, if you keep doing exactly what you're doing, do you have the capability of making life-changing money, like $20,000 a month, in about 5 years? So for me, the answer was absolutely not. And more so, I will be so time poor working as a cognitive scientist with my PhD, teaching classes, running a lab, right? Commuting to Atlanta. I live just south of Atlanta. And those are things that I'm just now realizing that there's a better way. There's a better way that I can stay at home with my kids and build something that is going to sustain for our entire life and my children's lives. So I just, if any of this interests you or you need more information or would like to learn more, just ask the person who, invited you to watch this video to, take a look. There is a video we can send you called The Rise of the Entrepreneur, which is done really well just about the whole business of network marketing, not just Arbonne. And there are definitely different ways that you can be a part of Arbonne. So the first is that you could sign up as an independent consultant. It costs you $79. You get anywhere between 35% and 50% off all products. You have unlimited income potential, unlimited personal development and personal growth, the opportunity to earn the Mercedes-Benz cash bonus. You get travel, jewelry, recognition. It's an amazing business, and it can be whatever you want it to be. So if you need an additional $500 a month, we can coach you how to do that. If you want to, take this business all the way to the top, we can coach you to do that, right? There's a place for everybody in Arbonne. Second is to become a preferred client. So it costs $29 and you get anywhere between 20 and 40% off. You get free products, free shipping, all sorts of rewards and things like that. And you get to, experience what the product difference of Arbonne has to offer you. And finally, you could host. So by hosting, you invite some of your friends and family over to learn and try some of the Arbonne products. And by introducing us to your warm market, there's lots of advantages to you. You can earn up to 75% off. You can earn free products and additional savings like that. So again, I just thank you so much for taking the time to listen to this opportunity, and I hope to talk to you soon.